Good morning, everyone. Let us answer the following problems involving direct proportion. Number 1, on a map, two cities are 2 and 5/8 inches apart. If 3 inches on the map represents 25 miles, how far apart are the cities? So gusto nating malaman gaano kalayo yung dalawang cities in real life using these scales. So we have to determine what are the two quantities being compared. So yung scale ng sa map at yung sa actual. Sa map, the unit of measurement given is inches. And it is compared to miles, which is the actual distance. So if we're going to construct our proportion, it will be like this. Direct proportion is a kind of proportion showing that if one quantity increases, the other quantity will also increase, or vice versa. So let us fill in this proportion. In the problem, if 3 inches sa map is equal to 25 miles in actual, how far is 2 and 5/8 inches sa actual? Then this is our proportion. To solve for n, we are going to multiply the means and the extremes. So we are going to multiply 25 and 2 and 5/8. This is equal to 65.625. And then we will multiply 3 and n, which is equal to 3n. And then we are going to equate the two. 3n equals 65.625. To solve for n, we are going to divide both sides by 3. To cancel 3, leaving us with n equals 65.625 divided by 3, which is equal to 21.88 miles. This is the actual distance of two cities represented on the map, that is 2 and 5/8 inches apart. Number 2. A recipe uses 5 cups of flour for every 2 cups of sugar. If Jose wants to make a recipe using 8 cups of flour, how much sugar should he use? The two quantities we are comparing are yung cups ng flour at yung cups ng sugar. And then we are going to fill in our proportion. A recipe uses 5 cups of flour for every 2 cups of sugar. If Jose wants to make a recipe using 8 cups of flour, gaano kadaming sugar ang kailangan niyang gamitin? So this is our proportion. To solve for n, multiply the means and the extremes. 2 times 8 is equal to 16. 5 times n is equal to 5n. And then we are going to equate the two. 5n equals 16. Divide both sides by 5 para makancel natin yung 5, leaving us with n equals 16 divided by 5 equals 3.2, or that is 3.2 cups of sugar. That is the amount of sugar that Jose needs to use kung gagamit siya ng 8 cups of flour. Next. Number 3. A boy who is 3 feet tall can cast a shadow on the ground that is 7 feet long. How tall is a man who can cast a shadow that is 12 feet long? So we are comparing here the height of the boy or the man with the shadow. So we are comparing the height sa length ng shadow. The height of the boy is 3 feet. Ang shadow niya, 7 feet. Gaano katangkad yung lalaki kung ang shadow niya, 12 feet? Multiply the means and the extreme. 7 times n is 7n. 12 times 3 is 36. Equate the two. 7n equals 36. To solve for n, divide both sides by 7 para makancel natin yung 7 doon, leaving us with 36 divided by 7, which is equal to 5.14 or 5.14 feet. That is the height of the man with a shadow that is 12 feet long. Number 4. A tax on a property with an assessed value of 70,000 is 1,100 pesos. What is the value of the property in the same subdivision if the tax of that property is 1,400? In this problem, we are comparing the tax and the assessed value of the property. So the first property has a tax of 1,100 and an assessed value of 70,000. Yung pangalawang property may tax na 1,400 and we are looking for its assessed value. So to solve for n, multiply the means and the extremes. 70,000 times 1,400 is equal to 98 million. And then 1,100 times n is 1,100 n. Equate the two. 1,100 n equals 98 million. To solve for n, we divide both sides by 1,100 for us to cancel 1,100 here, leaving us with n equals 98 million divided by 1,100, which is equal to 89,090 pesos and 91 centavos. That is the assessed value of that property having a tax of 1,400. Last, number 5. A metal bar 10 feet long weighs 128 pounds. What is the weight of a similar bar that is 2 feet 4 inches longer? So we are comparing the length and the weight of the bar. So we are comparing the length and the weight. Una, a metal bar 10 feet long weighs 128 pounds. And then, what is the weight of the similar bar that is 2 feet 4 inches longer? So, idadagdag natin yon sa 10 inches. 10 feet. So, 10 feet plus 2 feet 4 inches is 12 feet 4 inches. And then we're solving for the weight. Before we solve for n, let us convert first or let us express 12 feet 4 inches into feet lang. So remember, sa isang foot, meron tayong 12 inches. So 4 divided by 12, reducing it to lowest term, that is 1/3 inch, or, that is, matatanggal to, magiging feet pala siya. 1/3 feet. So this is 0.33 feet. Dadadag natin siya dito sa 12 feet. So magiging 12.33 feet. Then, we can multiply. 128 times 12.33 feet is equal to 1,578.24, and then multiplying 10 by n will give us 10n. And then equate the two to solve for n. 10n is equal to 1,578.24. And then we divide both sides by 10. Para matanggal natin yung 10 dito. So leaving us with 1,578.24 divided by 10 is 157.82 pounds. This is the weight of the bar, which is 2 feet 4 inches longer than 10 feet. And that's how we solve this problem involving direct proportion.